Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Cindy. So this is a reading for Cancer. We're going to do a total of 18 cards. Well, interestingly enough, what I have so far is about those Cancers. Let's see. It's about healing, moving out, closing out cycles. Something transpired in the recent past. It was quite challenging for you, Cancer. You learned a great deal. Yeah, you weren't comfortable with it. You tried to stand your ground. Some of you may still be in it. Could be with a relationship, partnership, moving past the conflicts, closing the door, coming to a realization. It may be with an Aquarius, a Gemini, Aries. Something ended. And it really shook your well, you're shoring up your foundations, your beliefs. This relationship is that perhaps has ended or is in the process of ending. It's showing up as a life lesson on how to understand yourself, if you will. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, that relationship, it was toxic. It looks like you tried to stand your ground. You were hoping that things would change. Yeah, you may have thought that this was like the perfect scenario, but you're learning that no, it's a toxic situation. It may be with a Capricorn, a Leo, an Aries. One second, please. Yeah, the wisdom and healing you received from this relationship and the turmoil that it was in and the transitioning aspects of it, you gained a lot of wisdom. There was awakening there. And what I suspect in this whole experience, I'm looking at the shin. I'm going to show it to you because I think it's a value. You see this? It's called shin. It's a Jewish letter. And I may not do it justice, but it has the three forks, if you will. The first one is about identifying and seeing something and creating it. The second part is understanding how that works in all aspects. And the third clef, if you will, is how to apply it and how to use that. And that brings us to an awakening. It brings us to a higher vibration. And that's what I'm seeing here, that whatever that relationship that ended, has brought you to a better understanding. Not all of you have gone through it. You're still in the process. But it's going to bring you to a new space, to a new... How do I want to put this? It's going to put new space in your heart space. Yes, it's sad for some of you. Breakups are not always easy. But I suspect that you already knew this. This is the Queen of Wands. She's what I call my guide. Your intuition, you knew that the conflicts were there to begin with, but you put them to the side because there was love involved. You cared for the person, and you hoped that they would come to the realization of their own toxicity. 1 second, please. But instead, you learn that the relationship wasn't... 1 second. The relationship wasn't stable. One second, please. What I'm seeing here, Cancer, if you go back to the beginning of that relationship, when you realized and you knew that this person perhaps had whatever these toxic situation about them that was different from your being, if you will. If you go back to the beginning of that relationship, there's something there for you. What I see is that you knew, in fact, it bothered you. You weren't comfortable with that from the get-go. Wow, what I'm understanding in this reading right now, excuse me, is this relationship, you gained such wisdom from this relationship on many, many layers. Excuse me, many, many layers. That relationship was purposeful. It was to bring you to an awakening. It was to bring you to the understanding about love. It was, or it is, to bring you to an understanding of who you are. It was to bring you to shore up your beliefs. That's interesting. 1 second, please. Yes, I want to move away from that relationship. And there's other messages here, please, for Cancer. Yes, thank you. For some of you, I'm getting there's more relationship here. Some of you, we have a king and queen here. It may be parents, grandparents, something of that sort. There was no peace there. There was challenge there. That's over now. You're closing the door to that aspect and bringing in, moving through the conflict. It may be with family members who are very harsh, verbally abusive, angry, could be physical abuse as well, but certainly was not an easy atmosphere to be in, if you will. That's closing out. Something new is coming in. There will be harmony, peace. In fact, I think what I'm picking up on there's one scenario where one passed away or they left, and now it changes the whole dynamics. 1 second, please. There's a young person. There's a young person who's... Oh, no. What I'm seeing is siblings. Sibling. That's what this is. There's some sibling rivalry or conflicts. One has... How do I put this? One has the intelligence, the other has no common sense. That may work. One may be doing drugs. There's some type of toxic behavior, and the other is, I don't know, who's responsible, who's in school or working. This page is standing their ground, looking right at the sibling, trying to fight the toxicity. Not your responsibility. Let it go. I think I addressed that already, or maybe that was the one before me. They're figuring it out. They're just going to take in their own time, in their journey. What do I have else going here? There's a great deal of healing going on, awakening. I see people touching into their higher selves. There's a great deal of spirituality here. Yeah. A shaking up of one's foundations. Yeah. What I see here is that those families that are having conflicts, that come from that abusive family life, it's changing. Some are leaving. Others are walking away. But there is a great deal of learning and understanding. Excuse me. Sorry about that, Cancer. Okay, so what I see here, interestingly, is Cancer, you really like water. You thrive in water, but you don't necessarily verbalize it, do you? What I'm seeing here is your intuition, sorry, can't speak. Your intuition is working, your higher self is working to help you and assist you in moving you away from what you thought was stable. Literally trying to bring to you something new. So what I want to say to some of you Cancers, don't be surprised if your world completely flips. Don't be surprised. It's intentional. It's meant to bring you to a higher vibrational understanding. It's to bring you to a better understanding of yourself, of the world, of the people that you choose to bring into your world. One second, please. It's to help you reach peace, harmony, love, because you deserve it. And it's to bring you, well, it's to make room in your heart space for something new. I'm going to pull a card for some advice, Capricorn. Oh, 1 second. Yeah. Moon, moon, moon. This is all moon energy, by the way. This is so that you can, like I said, be in your place of happiness source. Yep, we're closing out and we're changing that which we believe in a good way. To bring you to a place of justice and balance. Okay. That's beautiful. Well, that's interesting. I was just saying that. I just love how my intuition and tarot cards work together. So the advice is the 5 of Wands and the Princess of Cups. There are quite a few number 5s here. I suggest you look up the number 5. This is about you, Cancer, understanding the multitude of aspects of yourself. It's about you moving in freely, joyfully, looking at the world as your oyster, if you will. Knowing and understanding that our experiences that are being offered and whatever we choose is to bring you to a better understanding of yourself. 5 of Wands, some readers say it's conflict. I look at the Wands as being halfway through a specific journey whether that's in a relationship, with a job, with a person. But I look at the 5 as being, well, the 5 is the Hierophant, right? Having faith. What I find interesting is, look here. This is about you being well balanced, understanding that here's a lotus flower. You're guided by your higher self, by your angels, Jesus, God, whatever it is that you call it. That our journey in life is purposeful. That we do have what I call interventions, guidance. This may be with a Leo, but Leo also represents the strength, that we are not alone, that we are guided in this journey. I really like that for you. Stay lighthearted, my dear Cancers. Enjoy life. Have love in your heart and space in your heart for new love. Know that everything has a reason, has a purpose. You are closing out an aspect of yourself, which is beautiful. That's all I have for you, Cancer. I want to thank you very much for allowing me to have this experience. I wish you well. Please do like, share, and subscribe. It helps my channel grow. Be well. Peace.